Over here.
It's a local.
I predict that you are very confused right now.
That's an understatement. What is this place?
Oh, you noticed. It's somewhere outside of time. Every memory of everything that has ever happened passes through here.
And this is a dream, right?
I wish. Reality follows different rules here.
How did I get here?
You came here on purpose. You probably don't remember that, though. You can't take memories out of a timeline, so you left them behind when you came here. But don't worry, they're still out there. Behind that door is your memory palace. If you can get in, you can access your memories again.
Who are you?
I know it seems crazy, but I'm exactly who you think I am.
What? Are you famous or something? I'm not impressed.
Only, I'm not really here. What you're talking to right now is a daemon.
A demon?
A daemon. It's like an echo of myself that follows the instructions I left for it. I set this up to activate if... Well, if you're seeing this message, then I'm probably already dead. Or worse. There isn't much time. If you get your memories back faster than I did, you might still be able to save her.
How do I get back?
Once you get your memories back, you'll remember how to return to your own timeline, if it still exists. Anyway...
If it still exists? If you're not really here, how are we having a conversation?
Super advanced AI, right? Not really. I've just predicted everything you were going to say.
You know everything I was going to say before I said it.
Things usually turn out the way I say they will.
Save her? Save who?
Either I didn't think you would say that, or I didn't hear you clearly. If it was a question, try rephrasing it.
What?
Either I didn't think you would say that, or...
I didn't mean repeat what you just said.
Oh, sure. Yell at me when I'm trying to help. You're lucky I'm not really there. I have a real short temper, you know.
What were you so afraid of?
You must not think about him. I don't have much. Either I didn't think you'd say that, or I didn't hear you clearly. If it was a question, try rephrasing it. You didn't want just anyone going through your memories, so you set up a security system that only you could crack. Now the door will only open once each of these capacitors is fully powered.
Let's get started.
That's the capacitor you need to power up. You need to send a signal to it with that transistor. A transistor receives a signal through the collector and sends it through the emitter. But you forgot about that.
Stuff comes in and stuff comes out. Got it.
Now the collector only accepts signals of the type shown here. The emitter only sends signals of the type shown here.
This one takes a different kind of signal than it sends. Oh, I get it. A transistor can turn one kind of signal into something else. So why isn't it sending a signal to the capacitor right now?
There isn't any signal for it to transmit?
That's a problem.
Not for you. Everything you can see and touch is formed from the memory of time. You can sense the individual fragments that reality is made of. The disassembled memory of time. So all you need to do is change history's memory of that transistor so that it's fully powered. Pretty easy. To change a memory, you have to know its location in time. The memory address. Lucky for you, I managed to save the memory address for the signal charge of this transistor. You're welcome, by the way. Have a look. Now that you know where it is, change the value of the charge so that the transistor is fully powered.
How much is that?
Good question. I don't know. Just change it to be something really big.
I can't believe that really worked. This transistor is fully powered. but the capacitor isn't powered up.
Look at the symbol above the transistor. It isn't the same symbol as the one on the capacitor. You'll need to switch the transistor signal type to be the same type of signal that powers the capacitor.
What's the memory address for this one?
About that, the location where a memory is stored changes all the time. Even if I told you what it was for me right now, it won't work by the time you see this message. But if you try to sense the memories in this room, you might be able to find it.
You had the memory address for the last one.
That was a static object. It never changes, obviously.
I can rewrite these memories, right? So I just start changing them all until I get to the right one?
You don't have time for that. Look for a memory with a value that matches the type of signal emitted by the transistor.
So it must be this one here.